When you pull up to a campsite, the first thing that you want to do when you pull up is hook up your sewer and your water lines. I'm going to talk you through that real quick. When you pull into the campsite, you're going to back up and you'll see if it has sewer at your site, it'll be the electric pole and a hole in the ground, which is your sewer hole. So you want to line it up close to this back door here. So when you do that, you come and you in the back bumper is where we store the hose. You take that off, you pull this out. And you hook up your water hose to the RV by just snapping it together. Okay, this end goes in the ground. They usually give you a rack. So let's say this is the hole. You put the hose all the way down. They give you a rack to hold that hose down. There's two levers here. This lever is for sink water and bath water, and this is for the toilet water, poop and pee. So the first thing that you want to do is flush out the gray tank. So this has to stay shut. You pull this one out, and that'll start to dump your water, and you'll hear it go through the hose. When you're done with the gray tank, you want to do the same to the black tank. When that happens, again, you're going to hear it go through. It usually takes a few minutes, and you can shut that. Now, when you're done, you want to flush it out. So you're going to go, here's where we keep our hose. I'm going to take that out. This is the filter and the regulator, and here's your hose to hook up to the water attachment at your campsite. This will go on the water spigot. This end will attach to the RV. This one is where you want to hook it up first. This will clean out the tanks for you. So you just take it, hook it up, turn on the water. You want to give it about 3 or 4 minutes to fill up that black tank to clean it out. You want to shut off the water after a few minutes, and then again, you want to just empty that black tank. You're going to hear the water go through. You'll know when it's all cleaned out. Let me go through the other attachments with you real quick. When you get to a campsite and you're ready to plug in for the sink, and so that you have water in the sinks and in the shower, here's where you plug in. Again, that other side goes onto your water spigot. Turn on the faucet at your campsite. When you do that, the control panel inside, the water pump needs to be shut off because you don't need that anymore and it'll burn out the motor. So when you're hooked up, you don't need the water pump on inside. You want to turn that off. When your tank goes below maybe 1/3 inside for your sink and your shower, your fresh water, here's where you fill it up. Again, you just take this hose, you plug it in, and you just fill up the tank. And then every once in a while, go check the regulator inside, and once it gets to like 3/4 full, that means you have a lot of fresh water in the tank, and when you're driving, you could turn on the sinks and everything. So again, just a quick review. To clean out the black tank, you plug it in here and turn it on. When you get to a campsite and you need water for your sink and your shower, you plug in here. And when you need to fill up the freshwater tank on the inside, you hook up to this one. There's an airplane, sorry. Okay, so that's just basics of how to set up for a dumping station.